Hello, thank you, Alex, and thank you for passing by.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
My first question will be about 2012,
Sure.
which obviously is going to be a tough year, especially in Europe.
Yep.
Do you think digital can help us, or can do something to make it better, easier?
Yeah, I think there's a huge promise of what sort of digital, or in an extended way, what technology can actually add to potentially tough times ahead. I think, there's been this year in the technology community, there's been talks about, are the valuations of technology companies too high? And I'm very much in the camp of thinking that they're not. I believe that what's happened with the web and what's happened with technology, it has a broad impact across every single layer of society, every single company out there. And I think sort of for 2012, we're just at the point of starting to understand, like for every industry, for healthcare, for green tech, for schools, like how technology can really play a big role in making it better and also making it cheaper to do. So I think what we as sort of technologists need to keep doing next year is to figure out how to make those tools more accessible so that they can be useful for just about every single industry and every single area across society.
Yeah. So how do you and your company fit into that? What are your main objectives?
So SoundCloud is the world's leading social sound sharing platform. So we think that it's strange that in everyday life we walk around and sound is such a big part of our lives. We navigate a lot of the world through what we hear. Yet when you go on the web today, it's a very silent experience. We have videos, we have photos, we have text, but sound hasn't quite gotten there to the same degree. And we feel that that's something very big, deeply human, that's missing from the web, and that's what we're trying to change. So thankfully, there's been a lot of other people that feel the same way. So we've had a massive growth in users, everything from top musicians to parents recording the sounds of their kids, or journalists recording updates from the Occupy Wall Street movement, for instance. So we're going to keep promoting sound, trying to bring sound to the web in the dignity that we have it in the offline world as well.
What kind of sounds do you love? Do you like?
One of my favorite sounds is actually a guy froze a microphone inside of frozen water, and then he's recording the sound of that ice melting from the inside.
Yeah.
And then there's another.
Where can we find that?
It's on SoundCloud. So
is it on SoundCloud?
Yeah. We also do a blog series called Found Sounds, where we go through a lot of these quirky sounds that we find, like the sound of melting ice, the sound of creatures under the water, the sound of ice cream trucks from all over the world. And we also have a project now where we're recording the UN Declaration of Human Rights, which is the most translated document in the world.
Yeah.
We're getting the community to record readings of it in every single language that exists. So all of that can be found on SoundCloud.
Okay, and what are the next steps? I mean, for the digital industry, our digital world, what do you see in the future?
So we have a very clear view. Like for us, it's very obvious that the next frontier for the web is sound. Yeah. And I think what's been cool this year is that we're not alone in thinking that. I mean, you even see things of Apple introducing Siri on the phones now, saying, okay, voice and sound is a key interface for us in the future. You've also seen like leading web trend analysts saying that sound is the next big thing. So I think like for the next year, definitely for us, but also on a broader level across the web, I think we'll start seeing how sound becomes an integral part of the overall experience of what the web is.
Okay, so we have a future full of sounds.
Yep, the future is sound.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.